what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Days, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments that keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. All right, guys. Look, this is just a Trae Young episode. Breaking down this trade, breaking down the Wizards' future, how they can get better and stuff like that, and how everything started with this whole trade thing. But look, Trae Young was traded to the Washington Wizards for just Corey Kispert and C.J. McCollum. This trade only happened, everybody know, the salary cap and it's the second apron, so the salaries had to match, and this was the only one that makes sense. C.J. McCollum has an expiring deal coming up, so we know he's not going to re-sign with the Atlanta Hawks or re-sign with the Washington Wizards. So, you know what I'm saying? They go ahead and trade him. Right now, the Wizards got the point guard of the future. He's on his deal is expiring also, Trae Young's 2 years. So the Wizards got 2 years to figure out if they want to give him an extension or, you know what I'm saying, let him walk. But overall, this is where everything makes sense. So Trae Young, 25-10 guy. This is a 25-10 guy since his second season. Took the 2021 Atlanta Hawks to the conference finals. You go back and look at that roster. It was weak. The only centers they had was Clint Capella and Big O. However you say his name. The roster was not that good that he took to the conference finals that year. Lou Will was probably somebody to help him get there. I think Cam Reddish was on that roster. Solomon Hill was on that roster. But look, no picks was involved in this, which I thought Atlanta was absolutely insane for not giving up. For not asking the Washington Wizards for a pick, which is insane to me. But look, the Wizards' records right now is 10-5. If the Wizards continue to win games and be good and be decent, blah, 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 which they might not actually play Trae Young that many games this year because they do not want to be good. If they good and if they fall out the top 8, 1 through 8, if they fall out the top 1 through 8, they will have to give it to the New York Knicks. The Knicks' first-round pick this season was initially part of the Houston Rockets deal that involved John Wall and Russell Westbrook. Stemming from a trademark almost 5 years ago, the Wizards owe the Knicks, like I told you just a few minutes ago, they owe the Knicks the pick if it fall out the first round. If it fall out of 1 through 8. So if the Wizards pick at the lottery falls out of 1 and 8, they will have to give it to the New York Knicks. Either protected 2020 first round pick, like I just said, or second round pick 2026 and 2027. Like I told you, Trae Young is currently not expected to play that many games because the Wizards want AJ DeBanza, Cameron Boozer, Caleb Wilson, or Darren Peterson. They want somebody like that. Now, look, overall, looking at this Washington Wizards team right now, they got a bunch of young talent that's actually decent. You got Alex Sarr, who's leading the league right now in blocks. He was the second overall pick in the 2024 draft, which was absolutely weak, but he should have went number 1. Right now, he leads the lead in blocks with 2.3 or 2.4. Then you got Bub Carrington, a solid point guard, probably backup now, or a play aside Trae Young. He's a little taller, so he was drafted 14th overall in the 2024 draft. Then you got Bull Caballi, drafted 7th overall in the 2023 draft. You got Keyshawn George, 6'8". He's 6'8". Him and Caballi are wings. They both got massive potential this year. Keyshawn George, points. He's averaging 15 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 5.1 assists, shooting 46%. So that's another solid piece. And then you have Trey Johnson, which I think is going to be a huge, crucial part to the Washington Wizards' success in the future. 6th overall pick. He was drafted last year, 2025 NBA draft. This year, his rookie season, he's averaging 12.5 points. And I think he's going to be one of those guys that can be a scorer on any type of level. He probably learned a lot from CJ McCollum. Had a lot of good flashes this year. I think he had multiple 20-point games. But I think Trae Johnson will be a huge, crucial part. Also, Cam Whitmore, somebody that's out right now with, I think it's, what is it? Deep vein thrombosis, his left arm. Somebody they got from the Houston Rockets, averaging 9.5 points. I thought he is decent. He just got to find his way. Cam Whitmore is still a great piece. So, look, Alex Sarr, Cam Whitmore, Trae Johnson, Kabali, and look, Keyshawn George. I think all these pieces are great pieces to have right now for the Washington Wizards. But the best piece added to all that is Trae Young, man. Look, Alex Sarr, he's going to go from 17-9 to a 20-10 guy very easy. Pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. We know Trae Young likes to pick and roll with his centers and throw lobs and get them involved. Same thing like Luka. But since the second season of Trae Young's career, he has been a 25-10 guy. Nobody was like, oh, Trae Young is playing lockdown defense. That's his game. Nobody was really worried about what Trae Young defense looked like. It's kind of insane that Atlanta tried to label him a scapegoat after he took your team to a conference finals. He is one of the greatest Atlanta Hawks players ever. You got Dominique Wilkins, you got Bob Pettit. Man, he's up there. I'm telling you this now. Trae Young is one of the greatest Atlanta Hawks ever. And I can't wait to see this young core with the Washington Wizards. It's very exciting for them to go get a point guard like this that's a 4-time All-Star, All-NBA. This is Trae Young we're talking about. But look, back to this pick. Like I told you, this draft class is very, very deep this year. I think instead of them trying to go get a guard this year, if they pick doesn't fall out the top 8, Cameron Boozer, AJ DeBanza, or Caleb Wilson will be a great piece to be added to these guys, man. Alex Sarr and Koulibaly and Keyshawn George and Trae Johnson and Trae Young now. But yeah, if the Wizards is smart, they do not play Trae Young that much this year and be as trash as possible for the rest of the year and come back next year and try to be a playoff team. But overall, guys, I love everything about this Trae Young team. This was not going to be a long episode because, man, everything the Wizards had going on, you was looking at them like they're not close to being anything. But now with the addition of Trae Young and the addition of them maybe having a top pick this year with their young core and Trae Young and everything they got going on, I think Washington Wizards fans should be very excited of what's going on now. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Just a quick rundown of this Trae Young saga, what the future of the Washington Wizards look like. Like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast. More content. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Let's get to this 500 subscribers. Let's get to this 1,000 subscribers, and let's go beyond. Let's get 1 million, man. Let's keep thriving and striving and keep grinding with me, man, because this is fun. This is very fun. Peace out, though.